Hello guys, welcome back to new video. In this video, we will be going to see fundamental analysis of Tata Communication and some of the future growth triggers of Tata Communication. So let's start with the video. First, we will see what does the company do to earn revenue and some other points about the company. Tata Communication was incorporated on March 19, 1986 as VSNL. At that time, it was a government entity. Later in February 2002, the Government of India, as per their disinvestment plan, sold 25% of their holding in the company, and in 2021, government sold its entire stake. Tata Communication offer core connectivity. Tata Communication is an internet provider digital solution company, and it provides digital solutions to OTT content provider, content and application services provider, and enterprises. Now you will ask how it is an internet provider, as we use internet of Jio, Airtel and Vodafone Idea. So for that we need to first understand how the internet works. There are three groups or classes in which internet works. First is C cable. But how? We as an end user know that the internet is a wireless, but 99% internet is transferred via cables. But how the countries are connected via cable? So the answer is via C cables. That are the wires that are connected and transferred under the sea, and internet connectivity is provided worldwide. This works as the backend of the internet. Group 2 is the tower that we see in our areas, where they provide connectivity within a country, and the company which provides these services need to pay an amount to the company that operates in the first group. And the third group are the internet providers from whom we buy our broadband connection or Wi-Fi connection. Like currently Jio is providing these services, and a lot of local provider provides these services. Like in my area, there is a Skynet service for broadband. And this is how the internet works. Like if you have broadband connection at your home, you would have to see that some wires get connected to your broadband from a tower, and the tower is connected to the cables. But where the Tata Communication comes in here? So third group pays the company that operates in the group 2. And group 2 company pays to group 1 company, where Tata Communication works in the area of the C cable. So Tata Communication has placed cable nearly of 240,000 kilometers all over the world, and 50,000 plus kilometers of fiber cable in India, and 500 plus transmission points are placed in the subsea cable system and data center. So if we combine this, then Tata Communication carries around 30% of global internet routes. That is a huge number. And globally, 4 out of 5 mobile internet subscribers are connected to Tata Communication directly or indirectly. And we all know that future is digital and it is inevitable. And Tata Communication will play a crucial role in this digital data system globally. Company has partnered with 300 of the Fortune 500 companies with their state-of-the-art solution, including a wide range of communications, collaborations, cloud, mobility, connected solution network and data center services. Company is in the top 5 IP providers on 5 continents and offer public and private network connectivity to more than 240 countries. Now coming to the product portfolio of the company, or what are the offerings of Tata Communication and which industries Tata Communication caters. So the image shows the product or offering of Tata Communication, where it offers services for core connectivity, next generation connectivity, collaboration, connected solution, cloud security and media. Now the industries where Tata Communication is focused in are: first is manufacturing, where it is used in running factories efficiently and helping them to become agile. Then company works for automobile solutions, where it provides single pane of glass, intelligent connectivity of vehicles, and mainly SOTA, that is software over the air optimization and employee health and safety solutions. Now next industry is banking and finance, where Tata Communication helps to provide secured access, performance, productive collaboration and services to improve customer experience. Fourth industry is consumer goods and retail sector, where it helps for digital infrastructure and warehouse management, and also company works to integrate supply chain operations. Recently, Tata Communication acquired a company called Switch and entered into media and entertainment sector. where company provides live event, media cloud infrastructure, satellite solutions. And lastly, company is also in sports industry. Mainly it is in racing sports like Formula 1, Formula E and MotoGP. Now coming to the revenue breakup for the company, that is which segment contribute for how much revenue. This is a geographical revenue breakup for the data revenue. Basically how much revenue comes from which country. India has the highest contribution of 45.3%, followed by America that is 26.2%. Then European countries contribute for 13.2%. Then there is APAC, which means Asian Pacific, that contributes for 9.7%, and MENA, that is Middle East and North Africa, that contribute for 5.7% of the total revenue. Now the revenue breakup, that is which service provides how much revenue. So as we know, company is mainly do two business. One is data services and other is voice services. So data services contributes for 80%, that is 14,105 crores of total revenue of Tata Communication, and voice services contributes for 15%, that is 2,054 crore of revenue, which is also on the declining trend. Remaining 5% is contributed by other services like ATM network subsidiary and network management. Now data services can be grouped in two parts, which is core connectivity and digital portfolio services. Core connectivity has a revenue of 9,556 crores and digital portfolio has a revenue of 4,539 crores. Further, the digital portfolio is classified as collaboration and connected solution, where collaboration contributes for 1,534 crores of revenue from the brands such as Diego and Rapide, whereas connected solution contribute for 465 crores of revenue from IoT and Move services. The image shows the increasing trend in the digital portfolio, where revenue contribution has increased to 32% in FY23. The data here is in $1 million, that is core connectivity contributes $1,233 million and digital services contribute $586 million of total revenue. Now the details of top management of Tata Communication. First is A.S. Lakshmi Narayan, termed as Lakshmi Sir. So Lakshmi Sir is the MD and the CEO of Tata Communication. He has over 35 years of experience in a broad range of leadership roles across regions and industries. Prior to Tata Communication, Lakshmi Sir was CEO of TCS Japan Limited. Sir holds a degree in mechanical engineering from BITS Pilani and is an alumnus of London Business School. Next is Miss Renuka Ramnath. Renuka ma'am is chairperson and independent director of the company. She is the founder, managing director and CEO of Multiple Alternate Asset Management, a private equity manager and advisors to funds of USD 1.6 billion. Ma'am has over 30 years of experience in Indian financial sector across private equity, investment banking and structured finance. Renuka ma'am has obtained a graduate degree in textile engineering from VJTI and a postgraduate degree in management studies from University of Mumbai. Along with this, there are many experienced people on the board like Mr. Krishna Kumar, Mr. Ashok Sinha, Mr. N. Ganapati Subramaniam. Now the growth outlook of the company. What are the next growth triggers and revenue target of management? So for the growth triggers, we know that the future is digital and data is the new oil. So Tata Communication is at a very sweet spot to gain the advantages from here on. The biggest growth trigger for the company is that company is aiming to double their data revenue, that is 80% of their total revenue. Company is aiming to grow their revenue from 14,000 crore now to directly to 28,000 crore in next 4 years. The following are the company's plan for the next 4 years that a company wants to grow its leading position in Indian market. Till now company approach in international market was peripheral. What does peripheral mean is that they do not have given much importance to international market compared to Indian ones. But in next 4 years, company will arise as a strong player or a contender in international market as well. So this will affect the revenue as well, where revenue in dollars contributes for 35% in FY23 it will grow to 50% in next 4 years, which will be a very good sign for a stock price as well. And the digital portfolio will also grow from 32% to more than 50%. And these are the financial in next 4 years where margin will sustain at 23 to 25% and net debt to equity will be below the target of management, that is 2x. And capex plan will be around 300 millions for next 4 years, whereas ROCE will be more than 25% at a sustainable rate. This will be achieved in line with the revenue growth. Company is also doing an acquisition, like the Switch was acquired in $58.8 million, and recently only company acquired a company called Calera, which will be help the company to grow its presence in the international market. Now coming to financials of the company and some of the important ratios for analyzing the fundamental analysis. The revenue of the company were steadily flat from past 3 years from 17,000 crores to 17,800 crores in FY23 as the voice business of company is declining. EBITDA of the company is also showing same trend as of revenue as it has been flat or little bit increased from 4,261 crores to 4,381 crores. This is happened due to company has maintained its margin at a levels or above the levels of 25%, which is a good sign for company. But as compared to revenue and EBITDA, PAT for the company is on a different trend, as the PAT for the company is continuously increasing from 1252 crores to 1800 crores. There is almost 50% jump in the PAT even when the revenues are flat, which is also a very good sign for the company. Now company's net debt to EBITDA is continuously on a declining trend from 1.8 to 1.3 levels, which is also good for the company. As you know, company was trading at a higher debt. But why we are seeing debt to EBITDA for analyzing the debt of the company, and why we are not seeing debt to equity? So if you see the debt to equity for the company, it is at a very higher levels at 5.65. But why this? So the company has very smaller equity size of only around 28 crores. That's why we are analyzing the debt through debt to EBITDA ratio, and company says that it is comfortable till the ratio is below 2 levels. The ratio here we are talking about is of debt to EBITDA. Now the ROCE of the company is also in an increasing trend, and management is confident that further this trend will continue and ROCE will remain above 25%. ROE of the company is very high at 132%, but this is also due to the lower equity size of the company. EPS of the company is also increasing from 43.88 rupees to 46.02 rupees, as we have seen that PAT of the company is continuously increasing. And the free cash flow are also in a very good trend as they have elevated from 1446 crores to 2539 crores in FY23, which is a very good line. Company's cash conversion cycle is good at 56 levels, which is flat from past 3 years. And company is working on a negative working capital days, which is a very good sign for a longer term business. Promoters of the company holds around 58.86% of shareholding, and FIIs and DIIs combined hold 31%, and they are increasing their stake quarter over quarter. Public shareholding is only of 10%, of which 1.84% is owned by ace investor Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, and his wife now is also increasing her stake, which is a good sign for a longer term if you want to invest in this company. Now coming to the conclusion of the video and some pros and cons of Tata Communication or the industry it works in. So first, the positives of the company. The Tata brand and the confidence that this parentage provide for keeping the stock for longer term. Industry the company works in has a very much bright future, and Tata Communication will grab this opportunity looking at the management and the Tata brand. Financially looks good for the company, like negative working capital days, stable cash convenience cycle, and the stability in the earning and etc. Company's confidence on doubling its revenue in next 4 years will also give the confidence for the investor to keep this stock for longer term or for next 4 to 5 years. Now some of the negatives for company. Tata Communication works in very high capital intensive business, as the cable that are laid under the sea water requires a lot of capital. Debt for the company is on a higher side, so the management is comfortable on these levels also. Voice business is on a declining trend. Also, the company is focusing on data business. Valuations at a current price are more like on a higher side and not expensive, but on a upper price band. So if it corrects, then there will be a comfort on valuations. These were some of the pros and cons of the company. And as we conclude this video, we can obviously keep a double target on this stock for next 4 years, as this revenue is going to double. But this is not a stock advice. The entire video was only for educational purpose and only for serious investor who want to learn some analysis. So thank you for watching this video till end. If you like the analysis, please like and subscribe my channel. And for which stock analysis you want, comment below. Thank you.